The third thing I wish that I knew early on in my breast cancer journey was the connection between anxiety and depression and progesterone and estrogen. When I went through treatment, I was given pellets in my abdomen in an attempt to protect my fertility, and it did this by causing ovarian suppression. It essentially put me in menopause, and when that happens, the production of progesterone and estrogen shift to your adrenal glands. And so if you are someone that is already chronically stressed, like I was, and chronically depleted on progesterone from a history of birth control use, like I was, this can actually worsen anxiety because progesterone is a calming hormone. I wish I would have known this because I feel like I would have been better prepared to care for myself after treatment when I started to develop really bad anxiety and depression, and when I came off of that medication. And it wasn't a faith thing, right? I felt so near to God and so close to Him, but I felt so low and so anxious. It was almost like I wasn't in control of my body and my responses. And when I started to get my cycle back, when I no longer had that ovarian suppression going on, I was still on birth control. And so it was still preventing me from ovulating, which was leading to lower progesterone. Progesterone is an anti-anxiety hormone, and estrogen is connected to serotonin, and so it made sense as to why I felt the way that I did. But when I would go to providers for guidance, I was offered more and more medication, and I was never educated on the influence that hormones can play. And so I wish I had known that sooner. I not only would have given myself more compassion during that time, but I also would have felt better equipped to care for my body. Part of the reason that inspired me to start working with women one-on-one, especially those in their perimenopause and menopausal window, is because I got a taste of that when I went through my breast cancer journey. And I remember getting hot flashes when I was in clinicals. I was actually training, and I, like a crazy person, continued going to clinicals, and I was in school when I was going through chemotherapy. And I had a wig on, and I was in a room with a patient, and I just got this rush of hot flash, and it was hormone related. But what I didn't know that I wish that I did is that it's also adrenaline related, especially if you have hot flashes at night. It's often related to an imbalance of cortisol. So a lot of times women will get focused on, well, my hormones are imbalanced, so this is just what it is for me. But actually, when you take a step back and view the body as a whole, you can see that adrenaline production is a huge reason for hot flashes, and there are things that you can do to help support your body during that time.